Thank you guys for coming to this demo. In this demo, I'm going to show you guys exactly how the Worthy app will allow users to connect their bank accounts into the app so that they can manage their finances. To do this, we're going to use the Plaid API, which, if you don't know, is just a API or tool which a lot of big banks or apps or fintech companies use to be able to connect their users to their apps. It's used by big people like Venmo, Chime, Betterment, Samsung, Apple Pay, a lot of different people. Plaid makes it very easy for developers to connect to their services and customize an app. So I'll show you today what I customized for Worthy and how we connect it to the app. Okay, so we're going to start off by opening up a code editor. Over here, I'm in VS Code and I'm in my sample app for Plaid. We have a front end running just on JavaScript, I believe, on the front end. And then I also have a node module on the back end for the quick start. And this code is pretty much written for me. The only thing that I have to do is run it and customize it. So I customized the front end that you're going to see. So I used this lime green color to be able to show that it's my app, and I also added a little logo. And this is going to be running on my local server here on my computer, not on the internet. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and run the front end. So I'm going to go ahead and start the server. And you can see it's listening on port 800. And then I'm going to go over to the front end. And I'm just going to do npm start. npm is just a package manager. It just makes it super simple to use things like Node. And now my code, now this is running with the front end on my local host, and it just came over to this side. So I'm going to move it over. And this is the quick start guide. So this allows anybody this function that we just did allows us to be able to connect into a bank account. So imagine being in the app and someone clicks connect their bank account, they'd be brought to this screen here. So they would launch link, which we can change this to something else, but this is what Plaid shows. And now you can see our app. This is the Worthy app integrating with Plaid here. As you can see, it says Plaid Quick Start uses Plaid to connect the Worthy app. And you can read this if you like. We're going to push continue. And if you're not using the Worthy bank, meaning you're not banking with Worthy, you might want to just connect one of your other banks that you have. We're going to click this. It's going to connect us to the regular Plaid bank anyway, but we're going to go ahead and push continue. And as you can see, we've successfully gone to the Plaid bank, and I'm going to be able to sign in now. So I'm going to put in some test credentials and tell us how we got here. Mobile. I'm going to go ahead and create a fake verification. And then now I get to choose which accounts in Plaid that I'm going to, these are Plaid bank accounts, by the way, which one of these Plaid bank accounts that I'm going to connect to the Worthy app. And let's say, go ahead and do the account holder names and the routing numbers as well. So now these are all the accounts. It's only going to show me these top two for now. And I'm going to go ahead and click continue. So I just gave Worthy access to my Plaid bank accounts. And as you can see, I have a Plaid checking account and a Plaid savings account. It has the amounts in there, and I push continue, and it says connecting my accounts, and voila. Maybe, there we go. We have a success. My accounts are now successfully linked. So now I'm going to push continue, and it gives you access. So now we have an item, which is just a connection to the bank account. And we also have access code, which is always going to be updated. So we have to use that access code within a certain amount of time, because this is our authorization into these accounts. Within this, now we have access to do some different functions. So with our products, we can actually send authorization. We can look up transactions. We can verify identity, or we can also request our balances. So let's go ahead and just check our balances for the accounts that we connected. So this is usually something, this test for the API is generally going to be something you would do in Postman, but they have a user interface right here on this Plaid, I guess, overview that is running on localhost to make it super easy. But as you can see, this is a post request, and we are going to go ahead and send this request, and it's loading, and then it gives us back right here within the UI what our numbers are. So this is a checking account and a savings account. This is our balance, $100 and $200. We can do some more things as well, but I think you guys get the point here. This is all the information we would need. So in our Worthy app, we would use this item ID, which is our connection, and we would use this access token to be able to hit the Plaid API doing many different functionalities. So hope this all makes sense. If you have any questions, feel free to send them over my way, and I'd be happy to answer them for you. And I'll see you guys on the next video.